Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Peter here. Today's video is from the house of Areej le Dore, and this is called Russian Musk. The perfumer is called Russian Adam. He co-distills and distills a lot of the materials used in his perfumes, and in this one in particular he distilled the oud. There is oud from Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Burma and Thailand in this that was distilled by himself. This also uses real Siberian deer musk, so as a warning, I guess, for the video, if you're watching, if you're vegan or if you have an aversion to animal products within a perfume, then this won't be for you. Fair warning, this is genuine deer musk. It comes from a deer, so you know, animal products, if that worries you, then skip this one. If not, carry on watching. It has notes of Russian fir, pine, lemon, bergamot and mandarin as the top notes, heart notes of orange blossom from Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt and France, Indian sandalwood, tonka bean, nutmeg absolute, clove and cinnamon, with base notes of legally obtained wild Siberian deer musk, agarwood oil from Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Burma and Thailand, rose absolute, fossil amber, patchouli and vetiver, cypress, tree moss resinoid, oakmoss absolute and galbanum resinoid. So what you get from this when you first spray it is a blast of citrus. I get quite a lot of the lemon. It's very lemony in the opening. Straight away you're going to get orange blossom. There's a big orange blossom accord in this that gives the body for the mid of this fragrance. So yeah, I mean it's quite intense when you first spray it. The spices I think are very subtle elements. I don't get really too much of the spices. They're like, you know, just like a sprinkle like seasoning. Very, very subtle. It's definitely not a spicy fragrance at all. I would say the sweetness comes through from the beginning. So you're going to have lemon opening, you're going to have a big accord of orange blossom that's obviously quite floral, slightly citrusy, and you're going to have a sweetness of tonka, so it has this woody, vanilla-y kind of sweetness running through the whole of the fragrance. As it dries down into the mid, you get a hint of the rose. I think the rose is subtle. It smells incredibly natural. Obviously, these are really high quality notes. As it develops further into the dry down, I feel is when you start to get a sense of the oud, but I think the oud is subtle. It doesn't jump out to me personally. I get a sense of this smooth kind of woodiness, but it's not skanky, it's not dirty, it's not, don't think those kind of ouds. This is very palatable, very smooth, very mellow. Nothing dirty. The only funk is actually in the opening. When you first spray it, in the first 2 minutes there is a slight funk, and I think it's actually from the musk, not the oud. I feel like maybe the musk has just a little bit of an animalic top note that burns off relatively quickly, and the musk kind of, I feel you get a sense of it from the beginning, but it's not it's a little bit ethereal. It's kind of, you can sense it, but it's not like, you know, it's not like a huge, what you think of as a musk fragrance. It's a little bit more ethereal. There's other things going on there. You smell obviously the florals and the woods, but I feel like you can definitely sense there's kind of an ethereal mist over the fragrance, which I think is obviously the effect of the musk. Different to how I thought it would smell using this real deer musk. It's very, very sensual and smooth and a little bit ethereal. Apart from the fragrance itself is quite dense. It's a thick fragrance. As it dries down, like I say, you're going to notice a little bit of the oud, the smooth kind of woods, but it's subtle. It doesn't smell like an oud fragrance to me. I feel as it tails out into the dry down, as it's fading away, I notice some of the Oakmoss absolute. Oakmoss is a really long lasting note. It lasts forever on test strips, it lasts a long time on skin. It's a really good fixative in perfume. And Oakmoss has It's a beautiful material. It's sensual, smooth. There's a unique kind of sweetness to Oakmoss, and I think it's that you kind of get in the dry down. This smooth, sensual sweetness from the Oakmoss mixing with the musk, and a little bit of the woods and the sweetness of the tonka as well. As it fades out really like far into the dry down, I feel like what you're left with is a combination of musk, a little bit of the Oakmoss, and a little bit of the tonka, and then it just trails away and disappears. I think it's completely unisex. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't scream either to me. It's very well blended, very smooth, very natural. And I think if most people smell this in the world, it wouldn't really get that many bad reactions. It doesn't smell polarizing to me. It smells quite broad appealing. I think most people in the world would think this smells really good. So it's quite versatile as well. I would say winter, autumn, spring, even early summer if you spray light. Yeah, it's very well done fragrance. The musk is, like I say, sensual and smooth, and just, yeah, it's a very unique fragrance. You're not going to find real deer musk anywhere else. It's just not used in perfume anymore. So if that's something you want to experience, definitely check that one out. There's only so many made, and then it's gone, so I don't know how many's left at the moment. But once that's gone, it's gone. It can't be remade. In terms of performance, I would say it projects quite well within the first hour or so. In terms of longevity, around 6 hours it's going to feel closer to the skin. But then it lasts close to the skin 12 hours, 20 hours later. I actually had a bath, and I could smell this after having a bath around 20 hours later. I could still smell it faintly on my hand. Sticks to you like glue. Very long lasting fragrance. You're definitely going to get your money's worth there. If you want to experience real deer musk, check it out. It's extremely smooth, and yeah, very well done. Top quality ingredients. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you again in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.